Hello everyone. A warm welcome to everyone to Oracle Recruiting Cloud Training by Unogeeks. First, I want to know everybody is able to hear me. Can you please unmute yourself and just let me know? Any one of you can listen me.
Yeah, this is Sadesh. I do not have any issues. I can listen it clearly.
Yeah, great. Then no problem. Everybody can listen. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for confirming. Okay. First, I'll give you a small intro about me. Okay. It's like a small introduction about me. Okay. Myself, Rajesh. I have 10 plus years of experience in Oracle Fusion HCM, and I've been working for topmost US-based organization. I have good experience in implementing ORC module and even related stuff. Complete ORC's concept I've been implemented. Actually, I've been worked for various customers on implementing the projects and technical support, and as well as support projects as well. Okay, this is about me. I would like to invite, and before you get started, if you don't mind, just brief about yourself. I want to know your experience, what you are expecting from this course, and so that we are all on the same page for this course. So that you can start one by one. Just give me a small introduction about you. Before you start, guys, a couple of more points that I have to explain you. By default, you all are guys will be muted. Okay, so before joining this course, no, you all are by default you are muted at this course, just to avoid the background noise. Okay, at any point of this session, you may unmute and ask your question and go back to mute. So can you please unmute yourself, and you can just give a small intro about you guys.
Hi Rajesh, this is Sadesh. I have around 14 years of experience in Requisition. I'm working right now. I'm working on the cloud, but I want to learn this ORC. That's why I joined this class.
Okay. Thanks, Karthik. Any other?
Hi, my name is Bhavika. I have approximately 7 years of experience into HR and looking for a breakthrough in consulting, and hence I've joined the training. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Bhavika. Welcome. Any other can introduce yourself? Just I want to know the experience. That's it. I mean, what you are expecting in this course. That's it. Okay, I'll call by the name. Sudarshan, are you able to hear me? Sudarshan, you can unmute yourself. You can. Okay, and Sami, Sadiq.
Yeah, Rajesh, just now I introduced myself first time.
Okay.
I was the first.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, fine. No problem. I think everybody is in there. They are not introducing themselves. No problem. Okay, I'll share my screen. Just let me know whether you are able to see my screen or not. You guys are able to see, right?
We can.
Yes. Okay. Again, before going to start the course, just I want to introduce. Just I want to explain a couple of more points. Okay. You can ask me questions at any point of time. Okay. By default, we are kept it in mute. Okay. So just to reduce the background noise. Okay. You again, once after asking any questions, you can please mute yourself. So just we can avoid the background noise. Okay. For this course, I'll go through at a moderate way. I mean, the moderate phase. let me know openly. I will adjust my myself to slow down the pace. Yes, there is a mix of people in this. Maybe there might be a mix of people who have joined this course. I mean, few candidates already have been working in Oracle Fusion. Some of that doesn't know our freshers is there, so that we'll go in a moderate way, so that it will be very clear for everyone. Okay, so before starting this course, today I'll be giving the today agenda is 1 minute. Someone is messaging. Uh, Sami. Okay, no problem, Sami. Okay, today the main agenda, what I'm going to cover in this training, today's agenda is just I'll give a very small introduction about Oracle Fusion HCM and the recruiting overview, the cloud recruiting cloud system overview. Okay, the how it look, the complete UI experience. I will show you how it looks and all in the system, and ORC versus Talio. The first how it works with the ORC and how it works with the Talio. Just will take some small introduction about ORC and the Talio, and complete the process of Oracle recruiting cloud experience. I'll explain you like complete end-to-end Oracle recruiting process flow, how it works from hire to making from candidate to how we are converting the employee. Okay, from candidate to employee, the process flow I will explaining in the system. Okay, and I will show you the complete course agenda. What are all the modules that we are going to complete? What are the subtopics? Each and everything I'll explaining in the course content. And last in we have 5 to 10 minutes of time for question and answers, so that you can ask me at any point. Okay, I'll explain you I'll reply the answers in the question and answer session. Meanwhile, in case if you have any questions in mid of the session, so please unmute yourself and you can ask me the questions. If you put it, if your question, you can put it on hold for, or you can put a hold and you can ask me at the end of this session, so that we will well and good. Okay, this is the complete overview of the Oracle HCM cloud, and these are all the complete Oracle HCM capital management modules which is available in the Fusion. Okay, this complete Oracle HCM covers the following 5 primary business process of managing the human capital. Okay, here you can see the offerings that you are able to see. One is the human resource, workforce rewards, and workforce management and talent management. And last one is the work-life balance. Okay, in these 5 offerings, just we need to enable it in the system and we need to start working on it. The first one, Oracle resource, it enables the organization to mix, to maximize the worker rules. Like it will be very useful for the HRs, so that the complete all the employees in the work will be available in the core HR. Even the workforce structure and the organization structure, complete the details that will be creating in the human resource module. Here we can see the help desk in the last one, the help desk, HR help desk. Works can be created with submitting the service request of the HR help desk. Okay, majorly for this Oracle recruiting cloud, we'll be working on the core HR, some basics of the core HR and the ORC module, which I have highlighted in the talent management. Okay, mainly we'll be focused on the complete ORC module from hire to making the candidate to employ. And what topics that I will cover, complete details I'll explain you in the session. Okay, most probably we'll cover the core HR part and the talent management. In the talent management, we do have many other modules. Okay, but as of now, we'll cover in this training session. Now we'll be covering only the recruiting. Okay, in this recruiting, we do have like a checklist, the newly introduction concept of journeys, and also the goal management I'll cover, and also the profile management. These are all the modules I'll be covering in this training session. Okay, first and all, why we need to choose ORC? Okay, in this ORC, completely integrated with the cloud environment, and also there is a very maximized of using it anywhere we can use it in the system. Like you can use it in the mobile tabs, and it completely integrated with the responsive UI. Nowadays, though, in the Oracle Recruiting Cloud, we got many options and many updates is available in ORC. We can even do integrations for very many outsources also. Okay, we have third parties also, like a background check and all. Completely, we can integrate with the ORC module. It's completely with even the candidates also can apply their jobs using the mobile. Like there is a mobile response is available. It's completely, we don't need to configure everything predefinedly. Once after configuring the career site, this works, okay, automatically the response UI will work out. So what I will do is, first I will navigate into the system and I will show you how to configure whether or not the features is available. The complete ORC process flow I'll explain. Okay, if you check it here in the ORC process flow, this is the complete overview of the process flow, how it works, and these are all the roles is available in the system while configuring the ORC module. Now what I will do is I will take into the system and will explain you how it works. Okay, I'll do sign out. Okay, everybody, when you are logging in the system, no, this is the URL that we need to use. Okay, this is the URL which we use by the Oracle, and using the same URL we have to log in. Okay. And the username and the password. You can sign in. Okay, this is how it looks once if you log in into the Fusion system. As of now, this is the test environment, no, so it will be available all the modules. Okay, here you can see all the SCM, finance, and supply chain. Okay, complete all the modules related to HCM. All the modules has been included here, so we don't need to worry about that. Whatever the modules is required, I'll show it here how it works. Okay, yeah, this is the login my client group. Okay, for this particular employee, logged in employee, HCM IMPL 5. For this employee, already we have given some roles and privileges to access the recruiting cloud. Before giving the access, now we have to enable the offering for this recruiting. Okay, now we'll go into the way in a HR perspective, we'll see in the system how it works. Okay, all the complete recruiting process we'll do in the hiring. Okay, my client group and hiring, from high to making the employee candidate to employee, we'll do it in the hiring. In this session, okay, in this section that we'll see the many phases which is available. Here you can see these are all the complete phases which is available. Okay, so this is the customized one that we can do with the using OTBA reports and all. We can give the some dashboards. The complete ORC, how many applications, like we can do a number of configurations that we can do with the help of technical team, like requisition. We can give overview of complete recruiting module. Okay, this you don't need to worry about this recruiting high to high, so that we'll see it later. This completely technical part we'll see at the end of the session. We'll go with the some
dashboard also.
This is for the ORC dashboard. ORC dashboard, in the sense we can see the complete overview summary of the recruiting process.
Okay, actually in standard functionality this dashboard I did not see. That's why I'm asking you, will you cover how to configure this dashboard, this recruiting help to hire?
Yes, we'll cover this one. Actually, this is not the standard process in the Oracle. Okay, this is the customer using sandbox, and they have enabled this one, and they have with the help of technical people, they created some dashboards and they have included here. Okay, there is an integration between technical and ORC. They have did this one. Whatever the data is available in the ORC, it will be flow here. These are the pie charts, graphs, everything that we can configure here.
Okay, right.
Okay, but this is not related to ORC. Okay, not related to ORC in the sense it's not a functional part. So as a functional team, we need to work on few concepts here. I'll show you. We need to grab the requirement from the client. How we need to configure it, what are all the details, in what details they need to capture in the report, whether on what basis they need to view it, like whether graph, pie, pie charts. Okay, all the many graphs is available. I mean, various concepts is available. So based on that, we will create the filters. Okay, the data will get captured here. Okay, just one whole overview of recruiting for the recruiter people. Okay, the recruiting team. It's like a high level overview, like how many offer letters and monthly how many hires they are doing, and monthly basis or yearly basis how many requisition is happening in the
All
organization.
technical section, you will cover all this.
Yes, correct.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Next one is the job requisition. This is the place where the recruiter team or HR, whoever have the access, no, those people can raise a job requisition. Job requisition, we can call it as a vacancy in the organization. Okay, so to create this vacancies, no, we have an option. How the first thing we need to know how the requisition will happen in the organization. I mean, in a vacancy, there will be in more cases 2 points. One will be in the existing position. If any employee has kept his resignation, there will be a vacancy. Or else, if you are creating a new position in an organization, if you want to recruit many candidates for the new position, this is the only 2 ways that we can create a job requisition. There will be a vacancy for the requisition. One will be the whenever the employee kept his resignation and went off, and the second one will be any new positions has been created in the organization. For those positions, we have to create a job requisition. Okay, in these job requisitions, so you can see if I so I'll click on this add. In the same page, no, every recruiter, they will create a job requisition. Okay, we do have many. While creating the job requisition, no, we will capture many a number of data will capture it here. See, you can see it here, like the basic information, who is the hiring team for this ORC module, for this particular vacancy, who is the hiring team. Hiring team in the sense we'll be having the hiring manager and the recruiter, and the collaborators were added in this section. Next one will be the recruiting structure and the details, work requirement, posting description, skills, offer information, estimated time to hire for this vacancy, attachments, and configuration and questionnaires for this vacancy. Complete all this. Okay, whatever the sections that we are seeing, no, before using this requisition, we need to do some implementation. Okay, implementation in the sense, example, if you check it in a questionnaires, okay, we have to create a questionnaires. Using questionnaires, we have to create a questionnaires. Questions that we can consider, like the first one, feedback questions, interview questions, pre-screening questions, and all, we can capture it here. Okay, before starting creating, no, so we need to go to the questionnaires and we have to create that. And the configuration part, in the sense, this is the main part that we need to configure. Without this configuration, this requisition, we cannot move further. Why? Because no, in this configuration part, no, what we will do is candidate selection process, job application flow will configure here. Okay, now what I will do is, without doing any confuse, I'll start creating one job requisition today session. Okay. Okay. Here you can see, before creating the job requisition, I'll explain you a few more sections which is available here, which is using by the recruiter team. Okay. The next one is the candidate search. In this candidates, know who are all the candidates is available. The complete total candidate search is available. So if you want to search for a candidates, okay, we have a filters is available based on the candidate details, location, education, experience, and the company. Based on this, we can filter the candidates. Here, even we have an latest releases, we got one more Boolean search option. Like we can include in a search bar, we can include and not and or operations that we can include. Example, you can take for HR, whoever having some HR department not included in a manager. So here you can see some examples also given while during the session. No, I will explain how to configure this. Okay, so example, if you check it in a location wise, so click on the location, and what locations that we need to search for the candidates. Even we have exclude option also is available, multiple options is available. Once after saving it, just click on search. So that based on the location, the candidate will get displayed here. Okay. The next one, campaigns. What is the use of these campaigns? No, majorly. Okay. What you can see the campaigns. What is the use of this campaign? No, for particular vacancy or particular job requisition, we can send an email notifications to the candidates. Okay. Based on these campaigns, no, we can get the candidates from the outsource. Okay, for this we do have a separate concept is available, so that while during the session I will explain. These campaigns will help the recruiters to capture the resumes from the outside candidates. Okay, just we'll create a small scheduler for this. For this schedule, once every weekly or monthly, we can run the campaign. So for all the candidates, for the particular requisitions based on their interest, the candidate interest, okay, the campaigns will get triggered to the candidates. So we need, before starting these campaigns, no, we need to configure one email template. Okay, that we using the HTML. We need to configure the campaigns. Okay, this we will create in the recruiting content library.
Rajesh, yeah. In campaigns, from where we can get the data?
That I will explain you. Okay, this is the big concept. Okay, what I will do is during the session, okay, I'll explain this one. This campaigns, where we are getting, from where we are getting this capture in the data analysis in the candidate section, where all the candidates is available, for them we can send, and also through career site. Okay, in the career site we have an option of job communication. Whoever is selecting the particular option, okay, for them we can trigger the email notification. Okay, we have an option.
Further classes, you will show us the complete details of each and every tab. Am I right?
For each and every tab, and I didn't get that.
Function, tab, everything you will explain here. Here we are getting some functions here: campaign, candidate search, job application, candidate pool. Each and everything you will explain it in detail in further classes.
Yes. Candidate pool, all the things I'll explain you. This is only the small introduction and overview I'm giving this about the topics.
Okay, then I will not ask any questions.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Just only the small introduction. I'm giving it a 5 minutes or 10 minutes intro. That's it.
Okay, right.
It's in a recruiter view how it works.
Okay, right. Fine.
Okay, to create the campaigns, no, here we have an option. Okay, it's not a small concept within 5 minutes and all we can complete. Okay, to create a campaigns, there is a campaign name, number. Okay, the purpose and all we need to see. Many options is available, like apply to job, refer a job, respond to request. Okay, these many options available based on this purpose. For what purpose that we are creating the campaign, like apply to job, in the sense this is for the candidates, outside candidates. Okay, through using this, if you are using this email content, the candidates can apply for this requisition. In case if you are referring a job, okay, you are asking the candidates who has been already available in the system, they can refer their friends. Okay, and the next one, respond to a request. Okay, in case if you want to engage with the candidates. Okay, if you want to engage with the candidates, so you can use this request. Okay, and what is the response? Here you can see many options is available, and for what requisition that we are going to create it here. Specific requisition or for all requisitions and all we can capture, and who is the owner. Okay, or during the session, no, I'll explain it maybe in upcoming sessions. We'll go with one by one topic completely. Next one, candidate pool. This candidate pool is a we can store all the candidates. Example, what is the use of this candidate pool? Now, example, if you have created any one candidate pool, for this particular candidate pool, 230 people is available. Okay, 230 resumes is available. This candidate pool we can attach to the requisition. Okay, whoever the candidates is available, the complete candidates we can transfer, or we can assign it to the particular specific job requisition. Okay, so example, if you go inside, we can create a number of candidate pools. See, See here, many candidate pool is available. Why? Because no, the candidate pool majorly we will use by the recruiter team. In future, maybe in next summer, they are going to hire around 100 people for a particular new business unit which they are going to start. Okay, for those 60 people, they want to make it. I mean, immediately they cannot recruit. So before 6 months itself, only they have to start recruiting. So for that purpose, what they will do is they will create a candidate pool. They will get all the resumes. Each and every day or on monthly basis, they will be coordinating with the candidates. What is the status of that particular candidate? Example, not contacted. Okay, reviewed, and they are ready to join. Okay, some status that we can create it here. So based on the status, so we can move from candidate pool to, we can assign this candidate to the requisition for a particular job requisition. Say example, this is how it looks. So in case if the employee is okay, this candidate is ready to join. Okay, what is the phase? Reviewed, engaged, or mute. And there we can see the status for each phase. The status will be changing. You can check the status. This will be keep on changing. So this we need to create one the candidate selection process that we have to create it. Okay, the next one. Job offers. In the job offers, we can see the complete whatever the offerings that we have released. Okay, whatever the offers that we have extended to the candidates, all the offers it will be available. On what stage the offer is available, whether it is a draft, approved, or extended to the candidate. If you check it here, example, I'll go to any one vacancy. I'll show you the status. As of now, draft status in the sense, the recruiter is still doing the offer letter. She was editing the offer letter. Okay. For this particular candidate, we have options. See here. In the offering session, you might be creating the offer. While creating the offer, no, we will capture these details, when and why, and the assignment information, offer team, who is going to release offer team, and with whom we need to get the approval, and what is the salary. In case if you have any compensation, no, we can add the compensation also here. The salary, this is the automatic calculation will happen. Okay, and finally we'll choose the offer letter. As of now, no, in this system there is no compensation module, so there is no benefits and all is available. So we can attach it here. Finally, we can see the offer letter. There will be a list of offer letter based on the departments, BUs, or country wise. We can create a number of offer letters. While assigning the offer letter, no, we'll get a drop down. Okay, using the drop down, we can select the appropriate offer letter for the candidate. Okay. Even once everything is okay with this candidate, directly we can extend the offer letter to the candidate. Extend in the sense we are releasing the offer letter. Once after releasing the offer letter, no, there might be a chance of the employee can reject it. Okay, sorry, the candidate can reject it, or else because of the background check, the employer can reject it. Okay, there might be how many cases is available. We'll discuss in the later session. Okay, these are all the 5 section majorly the recruiter will use. This completely about the recruiter view, not for the implementation. Okay, only recruiter part which we have seen these 5 concepts. Okay, now what I will show you how it works. The example, when we are creating any job requisition, who is going to create a job requisition, how they are going to create a job requisition, where we are posting the job requisition, and do we need to run any scheduler, and what for a particular job requisition or a vacancy, what interview questions, and what in case if you have any pre-requisition, who is the owner for the requisition, all the concepts. Okay, whatever that we have discussed, no, everything that we will configure it here. Okay, before configuring any job requisition, before start creating the job requisition, I want to show you something here. Okay, the process flow. Okay, which you are able to see in the process flow. This process flow is the complete life cycle of the ORC module. Okay, there have many roles which is available. One second. Okay, here you can see the roles which is available. Okay, one is the recruiter or hiring manager. HCM means the hiring manager, candidate, collaborators, sourcing, and the HR specialist. Okay, recruiter in the sense recruiter or hiring team. These are all the both are same. Okay, you can see there is a difference between recruiter and hiring manager. Recruiter will have complete access to the requisition. He is the owner for that particular requisition. Hiring manager in the sense who is going to raise a job requisition, they will have only minimal access. Okay, they will have only the minimal access to raise a job requisition for the hiring manager. And the candidates is also included with the like why have included candidates in the sense for a job requisition. No, the candidate will be keep applying for a vacancies. And the collaborator, what collaborator will do? No, only small part of the requisition they'll be helping to the recruiters. Okay, based on the customer requirement, we will give the privilege to the collaborators. Okay, they will be part of the requisition, but they cannot release the offer details and all. They cannot view even the candidate details also they cannot view. Okay, based on their customer requirement, we can give the privilege to the collaborators. Sourcer in the sense in the recruiting, no, we have third-party integrations like with using outside consultancies that we can create in the source. So what they will do is the marketing people, the outside consultancies. Okay, they will send the resumes to our ORC portal. We'll give the login details for them. It is also in a cloud itself only. We'll give login details to them. So based on the vacancies which you have shared to the sourcing people, they will upload the resumes. Okay, and the next one is the HR specialist. This HR specialist will be involving in the last step while converting pending worker. Okay, from ORC to we will move it to the pending worker. Okay, instead of explaining this in the PPT, what I will show you, I've already prepared one Excel for this. I'll show you the complete process flow. I've already executed here. Okay, here you can see first we'll create the job requisition. Okay, once after create the job requisition, who is going to create a job requisition? Okay, whether it is a hiring manager or the recruiter. Okay, any both of this, whoever access they have access, no, they will create a job requisition. Where do we create this job requisition? As I shown before, okay, this is the place where the recruiter or hiring manager they create a requisition by using this add symbol. Okay, even example, this is the predefined filters which is given by the Oracle. Okay, if you remove this, if I remove this, no, here we can see many job requisitions we can see. This is the already created job requisition where previously. Okay, no, see here the ones after creating the job requisition by recruiter or hiring manager. Okay, here the small concept that we need to remember, hiring manager can create with the minimal data. Okay, here if you are observe, this is the recruiter login. Okay, because of that only he is able to view 13 sections. Okay, if you log in as a hiring manager, okay, they can view only 3 to 4 sections. Okay, like a hiring manager in the sense you can consider it as a line manager. For line manager, he doesn't know for this particular requisition what is the interview feedback, candidate selection process, job application flow, that and all the line manager doesn't know. So what Oracle people did know, first hiring manager, they will raise a requisition with the minimal data, then it will go to the recruiter. Okay, this recruiter, what the recruiter will do is he will get notified in the system. Okay, he will get notified in the system even with the email notification also. Then this particular recruiter, he will have an edit option. Okay, whatever the details previously provided by the line manager, they can edit it, and also the remaining section, the complete details, the recruiter can fill it. once the recruiter, fill all the section with all the required details and all the recruiter has been filled. When they submit it, directly it will go for the approval. Here the approval rules also as the technical part. Okay, the approval rules also we have to configure. For a job requisition, we can create a approval, and also we can create a approval for the offer letter also. Okay, for these two places where we can create the approval rules. As of now, no, I have disabled it, so for testing purpose. So when you click on submit, automatically it will go for the approval. Next one, once the recruiter has been submitted the vacancy, okay, so we have an option of approval. Our customer requirement, in the sense, based on the, maybe we can take an example. If it's an organization based on the country wise, or example, if you take Hyderabad, and okay, there is no edit option. Okay, as of now, if you take Hyderabad and Bangalore, okay, for Bangalore BU, the first approval should be Bangalore HR. For Hyderabad HR approval. So based on this requirement, we can create the offer letter, sorry, of job requisition. We have an option here in the details, in the offer information. We have an option of locations, countries, or else job or a position. Based on that, we can create a approval process flows. Even the main concept, one more thing is the recruiting types also is there, that I will show you while creating the requisition. Once after we got the approval for this job requisition, we have a job formatting. Okay, what is the job formatting? No, I'll show you. Already created job requisition. We'll go to here. We can see the filters. Based on using these filters, also we can check it. See here, job formatting in progress. Okay, example, if you navigate into this job requisition. So job formatting, in the sense, we need to provide the employer description, organization description, and where and all we are going to post this requisition, that we can create it here. Example, what is this employer description and all? No, the organization related description that we can include it here. Once if you enable it here, okay, it will be display in the career site. For example, these are all already predefined created employer description in the content library. Okay, for related to ORC notifications and all, no, we have a separate concept of recruiting or a content library. Okay, in the content library we'll create that. So example, if I choose this is for the internal people and this is for the external people. There may be a different changes in the internal employees and the external candidates. Okay, so there will be a description, and for this is the organization and the company related description we can provide, and you can create a media also. Okay, like if you want to post any videos related to the organization, YouTube videos and all, we can add it here. Why it is not showing here? So what I will do is I'll cancel this one. We'll get, once if you cancel this, we'll get an edit option, add option here. In the media, we can post the thumbnail and also the URL of the particular YouTube, not only YouTube, any other website link also you can post, and also you can upload the a thumbnail also for this. Okay, there will be some URL, image, or what we are going to post. It's like an we are giving some information to the job requisition and about the organization. Okay, this is the job formatting. Once the job formatting is done, we have an option of job posting. Okay, here you can see, as of now, here the job posting is not enabled. For this, what we can do is, okay, as of now, I'll cancel this one. Even it's not mandatory. Without this also, we can proceed further. Move to posting. Here is the option, move to posting. Once if I click on posting, no, see how it happens now. For a job requisition, we have an option of moving to job. See, previously the posting is not available, so now it came. So the posting, what is the meaning of this posting? Once after creating the job requisition in the Oracle system, okay, in the ORC module, we need to post it in somewhere, right? So I mean, we need to get the candidates from the outside. Okay, so we have an option of career site. And also even the consultancies also they can share the resumes. Referrals is available, internal referrals available. Okay, all these things that will see it here. This is for the internal career site. Internal career site in the sense, I will show it here. Duplicate. For every employee, will give access for the ORC module. Self-service. In the self-service, we have an option for that. Even the internal employees, they can refer their friends or colleagues, or else himself he can move from one position to another position. This is the internal career site. I will show you once it loaded. Next one, external career site, in the sense we need to configure one career site in the system. Okay, if you check it here, go to home page. This we call it as ESS, employee self-service. This is the responsive UI, complete response UI. We'll see whether it has been enabled for this employee. Here you can see job openings. This is for the internal employees. Whatever the vacancies is already available in the candidates. Example, for this job requisition, I'm not yet posted. So this requisition, Oracle Fusion HCM requisition, it won't be available for the internal employees. In case, if we have posted this one, in case you would have post now, immediately if you post this and click on save with the date and all, if you save, automatically for the employees it will be available. They can search it in the job application. Internally, the candidates can search for a vacancy. Okay, these are all the 5 options which we have given for the employee, only for the employee self-service. Option is favorite job. Favorite job in the sense, whatever the vacancy there might be for him. Example, if you take a sales employee, okay, for the sales employee, he might have been associate, senior associate. Okay, he might favorite the jobs. Okay, maybe in future if you want to apply for that, in case it is open, they can apply here. Job alerts is available. Whatever the job alerts that we are triggering, using the campaigns, the job alerts will be available. Job application, in the sense, whatever the candidate is applied for a vacancies, you can look at the job application form. Whatever the vacancies he has been applied to, any requisitions, it will be available. And the offers, whatever the offers he has been received, it will be available in the job offers. And the referrals, even this particular employee, internal employees also, they can do the referrals. Okay, referral option also is available. This all about the ESS. This is only the overview. Okay, so maybe in future we will see one by one. Once after configuring all the configuration, we can see the complete details. Okay, this is only ESS, employee self-services. Why have taken this way? Okay, why we have moved to this section? Because of the internal career site. If you post any vacancies, it will display, otherwise it won't display. Okay, as of now I'm not posting it, it won't be available for the internal employees. And example, if you take the career site, example, if I post now and click on save, we have a scheduler. Each and every 15 minutes the scheduler will run, and the whatever the vacancies that you have created, it will populate in the career site. Here if you observe in my Excel, already I have noted down, once after posting, whether it is internal or external, directly it will go to the career site. Here we have a career site option. Okay, so now what I will do is I will navigate to the career site option. How it looks, we'll see. Career site is also a big concept. We need to create a complete website for that, but it's no need of any technical knowledge. Just the drag and drop options is available. Okay, this settings, actions, and all. No, you don't need to worry about. In upcoming classes, we'll go through one by one. I'll explain it one by one clearly. See, this is the recruiting and campaigns. In this recruiting candidate experience, all the ORC related modules will get enabled once after enabling the offerings. Okay, these offerings also I will show you that. Okay, here we have career site configuration. I will show you the career site, how it looks. It takes a couple of minutes to load. Why? Because now the career sites that we can create based on the departments, organizations. Okay, we have based on the recruiting types, we can create a number of career sites here. For one organization, we can create multiple career sites. Okay, example, I'll go to site. See, this is how the site looks. Even if this is the complete customizable, we have to work on it, completely customizable. This is the career site which they have created. Okay, a simple drag and drop option only. These are all the jobs is available. In case if you want to search something, you can click on search. See the existing requisitions will get. The existing requisition will get populated here. In case if you want to apply, click on this, it will throw up a pop-up. This is the job description, responsibilities, qualifications, about us. From where to we are capturing all these details about the team. Okay, these details and all, location, map. From where to we are capturing these details. Okay, this and all completely we have already configured in the job requisition. While creating the job requisition, no, in the detail section, already we have given so much of data. Okay, configurations, questions, attachment, all the details, posting description, work requirements. Okay, all the details. And also previously we have seen the job formatting, no, that's job formatting related to employee description, organization description and all. We can find it out here. See, this is completely customizable. Based on each and every requisition, we can configure it. It's not a problem. Once a candidate is click on this, they need to provide the email ID. Using the phone number also they can log in. Once the email ID has been given by the candidate, automatically one OTP will get generated to the candidate. Once after entering it, okay, once after they entering into the career site, no, as of now I'm not going to provide. Okay, so we'll get a number of options, what details that we are going to collect the details from the candidate. Okay, the complete details we can collect the details from the candidate. What are all the details? See in the career site, no, job application flow. These are all the details that we can capture from the candidate. It's like a personal information, contact information, address, sensitive information, job application flow questions, I mean pre-screening questions, experience, education details, document, license, certification, work experience, languages. In case if you want to collect any other extra information, we have an option of DFF field concept, EFF, so that we can, using the concept, we can create a extra fields also, in case if you want to capture the data. Okay, this is how job application flow. This job application flow, we will configure it in the system while creating the job requisition. No? In the details, we'll configure that. Okay. Once after creating the job application flow, here we have a candidate selection process. In the candidate selection process, majorly these are all the 5 stages. One is new. Whenever the candidate has been applied for any vacancy, directly they will fall under this particular job requisition. Okay, then they will move to pre-screening questions and interview questions, screening they will do. Once after interview is done and after receiving the feedback from the interview, they will release the offer letter, some employment pre-check, and the HR, moving to the HR stage. These are all completely customizable sections. Okay, in each section again we have an these are all the phases. In each phase we have a sections also. Okay, this is the candidate selection process used by the recruiter people. Okay, Next one, offer creation. Once the interview is done, okay, the recruiter is ready to release the offer letter. Okay, with these details, the salary details. Once after providing the salary details and click on submit, it will go for the approval. Maybe after getting approval also, we do have enough edit and a draft option is available. Okay, once after getting the approval, we can extend in the sense we can release the offer letter to the candidate. There might be the candidate can reject or they can accept the offer letter using the email ID. Okay, using I mean in the email or else through the career site. Next one, move to HR. Once the candidate has been accepted the offer, we have an option of some pre-checks that we can do before moving to the HR phase. Okay, so we can do the pre-checks. We can create a custom stage here. Okay, what are the details that we are going to collect after releasing the offer letter? So we can collect some documents also. Once after everything is fine, if you've done any duplication check and all, completely we'll do that here. The duplication check based on the phone number, email, first name, last name. Okay, these are all the details majorly that we can use for the duplication check in ORC. Okay, now once the duplication is checked, okay, now the recruiter is moving the particular candidate to HR phase. Okay, so once we move to HR phase, there the onboarding module starts. We will be in a pending worker. Okay, in the pending worker, no, we need to create some checklist. What details in the once the employee joined in the organization, in the first week, what details we need to capture, and the second week, this particular campaign in which department, in which job that we are going to deploy, introduce to manager and all that we do. In the third week, what is the learning goals and all this particular employee should do. Okay, so some checklist that will configure it here based on the customer requirement. These are separate concept that we'll discuss. And next one, everything we have completed, all the details, whatever the checklist that we have given to the employee has completed it. Then we will convert the pending worker to employee. Okay, here in the pending worker conversion, we have manual option is there, and also automated version also is available. Okay, based on the effective date, the pending worker will get converted to the employee, or else manually also we can trigger. So once after converting the employee, no, we'll share the login details to the recruiter by the recruiter, or else any IT people, whoever they have access, no, they can share the login details to the employee. This is the process flow. Okay, this is the overview process flow which I have explained. Okay, the same process flow which is available here. Okay, and also I want to give one more thing is, for this job requisition. Okay, example, we are the implementation people. Okay, to start using the ORC module by the recruiter, before that we need to implement all the features which is available. Example, the campaigns, candidate pools, candidate selection process, job application flows, okay, email notifications, offer letters. Okay, all these things we have to configure it in the system. Later on only the recruiter can start using the system. Where we can start that? Example, in the process flow, no, this is what the process flow will available, and here you can see the recruiting functional area where we can configure this one. Okay, this functional area, and this is the description. Okay, as I shown you before, we need a privilege for this. I mean, we need a role for this part to navigate to this section, setup and maintenance. Okay, in the setup and maintenance, now we have an option of, okay, recruiting candidate, recruiting and candidate experience. Okay, in this related to recruiting, all the features we will enable it here. Geographies, content library. The previously I was speaking about this content library. You know, this is about the complete notifications. We'll create it here. Okay, geography hierarchies, primary locations, and all will create it here. The third-party integrations will configure it here. Okay, and the job requisition. This is the predefined template. I will explain you it later. Okay. Refresh. You see, if we have open other tab, it will duplicate it. Okay. Recruiting campaigns. See, in the candidate experience, configure sites, we can configure career sites, we can configure it here. Okay, and the job application flows and the map providers, whatever the vacancies that we are posting, we can post it in the Google Maps or Bing Maps. Okay, this is also purchasable tool which is done by the customer. Next one, job application flows, candidate selection process, and what is the reasons under we can configure. And the job offers, we can create the job offer descriptive flex fields using with the help of technical people that will create a job offers, okay, with using RTF file template, and will upload into the content library. Once after uploading, it will be available in the job requisition. And the source candidates, these are the recruiting agencies that we can create, candidate pools we have to create, referral descriptive flex fields under, we can create it here. These are all the complete configurations that we have to do for the ORC module. Okay, I'll take you to the one example, the job application flow. Previously, I've shown you job application flow. No? In the job application flow, there might be have an option for internal employees, external employees, contingent employees, and non-workers. For many employees, we can create a job application flows. Okay, I'll give some test data. Save and continue. Okay, what details that we can capture from the candidate, how it works. Okay, we'll see that. Click on create the version. Okay, see these much the complete details that we can capture the details from the candidate. Example, I want to capture, so just unwrap what language they need to know. If you want to capture the data from the candidate, we can drag and drop. Already predefined fields will be available here. Okay, the complete fields, it will be available. Okay, if you want to collect any documents, supporting documents, license certificates, work preference. Okay, and also some data is directly capturing from the profile management. Okay, we need to capture from the profile management also. I will explain that later in the future sessions also. Example, if you say work preference, languages, license certifications, and all, directly it's coming from the profile management. This is the part of our course. I'll explain that, way to enable, way to subscribe for that, and I'll explain that in later point of view. Okay, once after creating this job requisition, this job application flow, we will tag in a requisition. Okay, so we'll save whatever things required for a requisition. We will save it here, completely will configure and we will save it here. Then we will attach in a job requisition. Okay. Then in the functional area, maybe this the overview. Okay. While in future sessions, now we're going next one by one. We can verify it here. How it works, where and all we need to go. Okay, what is the use of the each form? Each form, inside the form we have a subtopics, and that each and every field I will explain where it will reflect and explain it in the system manually. Okay, and you can see the this is a small concept I'll explain, relation between the Talio and ORC. What is the difference between these two? Okay, already you can see it here. There is a chartboard option which is available for the recruiting module. Okay, chartboard in the sense we have an option to enable the chartboard automatically for whatever the questions is available for the particular candidate, or the system will give a reply. Okay, but in Talio we don't have that option. Okay, in ORC is available. And choosing the candidates. Okay, choose interviews time slots through the candidate self-service. In the Talio it is not available, ORC is available. What is the use of these interview slots? As of now, in the normal process flow for a particular candidate, recruiter will manually schedule the interviews. But in ORC, we have an option. Even the candidate also can schedule his own interview. For that particular interviews, before we need to configure some time slots. For this recruiter, either for this particular job requisition, for these are all the hiring team, we will create some time slots. Okay, based on the time slots only, the candidate can schedule the interview. Even they can cancel also. Okay, Next one, customize some job requisition with videos, images, and all. Previously I've shown in the job requisition. No, we can post some YouTube videos, images, just for interacting the organization details with the candidates. In the Talio, it was not available. In ORC, is available. But given in ORC also some drawbacks is there. It's a standalone application, but we can integrate and do anywhere with other application also. But ORC we cannot do. And you can see e-guest. Okay, this option is the third-party integration. I mean, it's for job portals which we can post our requisition to the e-guest. Even we can do in the Talio and even in the ORC. But this should be in we have to do integration part. This is already predefined available in Talio. In ORC, we have to configure it. And also, if you look at the screen, okay, this is how the Talio will looks. Okay, but it's some here. You can look at this screen. There is some difference. This is the classic. You can some class UI is there. Okay, in the Talio, but in the but here in ORC, you can see some responsive UI. It will be available in each and every mobile tabs. Using that responsive UI, you can apply for a vacancy. It's very responsive and very flexible to use. And the next one, during this course, we'll cover, these are all the topics, each and every field I will explain it in the system. The course content, the first one is the career site, candidate community, talent community, job application flows, content library, job requisition templates, job requisition, pre-screening questions, job offer letters, and recruiting campaigns, candidate pools, agencies, referrals, third-party integrations, and what are schedules that we need to run, and how we can do the customization using Transaction Design Studio, what are all the fields required and all we can enable, disable. And the next concept, onboarding checklist, and the profile management, goal management, and the touch basics of the core HR. Okay, and this is the technical part. If you look at job requisition, like importing the job requisitions, we can upload into the system, and the candidates also we can upload into the system using HDL. And we will see the approvals and workflows, how we are going to do the approvals, and the workflows, how it triggers manually. We will see it in the system. And the ORC security, what are all the roles that we need to assign it for a particular particular user. The ORC, complete ORC roles and all will verify it here. The Transaction Design Studio will explain that. Okay, these are all the complete concept we'll see. If you see it here, the major topics I've included here, but in the course content, which is provided by Mr. Prasad, you can see the complete each and subtopics we have given there. Okay. Yeah. Now, if you have any questions, you can ask me. If you have any questions that you can ask me, guys. Please unmute yourself, and you can ask me the questions.
Rajesh, this is Rajesh.
Yes, Rajesh, please.
You will take business scenario and you will configure the system.
Yes. First, we'll do the configuration. Okay, first we'll start working on the configuration part. Okay, then I will explain in the business scenarios. We'll take 2 to 3 business scenarios, how to create the job requisition, who is going to create, where and all it will reflect, and I will apply for as myself. I will apply as a candidate. Okay, we'll move it from step by step, and we'll do the shortlisting, and we will release the offer letter. Okay, and we'll make the candidate to employ. Complete step by step, I will show it in the system. Hands-on, I will show it that.
Okay, means suppose consider if we become perfect, whatever you are teaching here, then how many years of experience you can put?
How many years of experience that you can, I didn't get that.
Yeah, means in ORC, if you become perfect, whatever you are teaching here, suppose
Okay.
let us exactly whatever you are teaching here, that functional and technical everything. That means that whatever knowledge we are acquiring here is equal to how many years experience we can.
Why? Because every customer, what they are implementing is the normal process flow will be there. There is no much automation that we can do. Okay, you can put the experience based on your requirement, like you can put 2 years, 3 years, even the 4 years also we can put. But the ORC module is the latest one which has been released in 2018. So maximum 4 years, max 4 years that we can put. Okay, from day one to I was working with the ORC module. There is a many concepts which has been released by the Oracle.
Yeah. One more question is here.
Yeah.
For assessment purpose, we have to integrate with the other systems. Is it possible in ORC?
Yeah, it's possible. Assessment, total 5 types of integrations that we can do in the ORC. Assessment, tax credit, background verification. Okay, some job boards, background check and all, we can do the configuration. But this is the completely purchasable. Okay, the customer have to purchase that. Then later on only we can configure that.
At least you have to show us that where can be configured, how can we configure.
Yes, I'll give some white papers for that. Even I will configure it, how it works. For the fields also I'll explain.
Okay, right, fine. Okay, right, fine.
Okay, we'll enable it, but we cannot show in a like live environment. We cannot show, but I will explain where and all we can configure, how we are going to configure, from where to we need to capture that application. We have a customer connect is there, so through there we can search the third-party integrations and we can connect it there.
Resume passing, and we can load that our resume from LinkedIn. All the things is possible.
Yeah, yes. LinkedIn, Naukri, and also Indeed. You can use the resume parser. Once the resume uploaded by the candidate, okay, all the details will get auto-populated. Experience, education, okay, what else is information provided in the resume, it will be captured automatically. Okay, I want to tell you one more thing. Okay, guys, in case if I was explaining it in a very faster way, you please let me know openly. I will slow down. I will explain it very clearly and step by step.
Sure. Rajesh. And I have one more question, Rajesh.
Yeah, please.
When we are up to the customer for implementation, we are having some predefined some questions we have to ask the customers all the time. Do you have any document related to that one? What are the questions we have to ask? What are the details we have to take from customer, all the things?
Yes, we end of the sessions, end of this course, no, we'll do some one. It's like what details that we need to capture from the candidate, whether they are using Talio or any other HRMS tools. Okay, whether they need to flow the complete detail, historic data and all, they want to upload into our ORC. Okay, what details we need to collect from the customer. Okay, I will explain it clearly one by one on the tape. Even we do have some workbooks also is available for ORC module. What details we need to capture, okay, from the customer, that and all we can. I'll provide you the workbooks also for that.
Okay, right. Thank you, Rajesh.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Guys, any other question like Bhavika, Harita, Sudarshan?
No questions from my side.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, but this is only the small topics which we acquired. This very small introduction I have given. Okay, each and every concept. Okay, maybe once if you start the course, okay, by tomorrow I will explain clearly. We'll start working practically in the system. Okay, each and every field will go into the functionally. Okay, and we'll explain. I will take some use cases and I will take some employees, existing employees in the system. We'll do the transactions also, how it works. Okay, practically I will show you. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the session. Okay, maybe we'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow same time.
Yeah, same time. I think your name. I'm able to see is Sadiq. You can rename it.
My name is Sadi.
Okay, okay, sir. Yeah. Okay, fine. Tomorrow at same time we'll see again. Okay, maybe if you have any queries and all, you can please call us. Okay. Already you have already provided the number, right, for Unogeeks, so that you can call to that number. If you have any questions related to the course content and all, we'll provide that. We'll explain it clearly.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. See you. Bye.